Hanging on the cool. Hanging on the cool.
Banging on the speakers, ayy. This shit feel nostalgic, ayy. Feel like I was Frank, ultra from the palette, ultra from the aura, ayy. Shine like ultraviolet, ayy. You should bag up from me, cause I tend to get violent.
We have everybody's attention, please. We are now boarding the Brothaship. This is for you, Trav. Choo choo, choo choo, choo.
I was thinking CT from the challenge because he like didn't. I feel like he would always do that, or did he? He might have did that after the backpack bananas.
He did. The bananas backpack. Choo choo. Boston strong. I'm currently watching the challenge, Vets and New Threats, and it's the greatest thing ever.
Wait, you're watching it? How did I? Wait, hold on. Sorry.
You're watching Vets and New Threats?
Sorry, fans. Hold on. Sorry, sorry, Brothaship fans. Hold up. How did I not know?
I love the challenge, bro. I watch it every year. That's like my shit, yo.
Stop. There's no way I'm just finding out now that
you're a challenge watcher.
I was actually tonight. I'm like 2 episodes behind in Vets.
Yo, me too.
I was gonna watch it later tonight. Hold on.
I'm 2 episodes back too. Hey,
how did I not know that you were...
BSPGT fans? Hold on, real quick. We'll get to it.
I've been looking for somebody to talk the challenge.
Dog, I love the challenge, bro. I watch that shit every year. Dog, Leon's just here for vibes, bro.
Yeah, only vibes.
My man's like 8-time finals contestant. Zero.
You mean
Leroy.
Dog, listen. I think it was
him and Anissa are just here for the vibes.
Oh, yeah, Anissa.
Yo, fun fact. Shout outs to Anissa. I run into her all the time.
Yeah, she's from Philly,
and she remembers me every time.
Oh, really?
Like, that ass, yo. And she smells amazing.
Yo,
vanilla and chamomile. Shout outs to Anissa.
If you're hearing this, come on the pod. I don't know if you like anime, but
hey, look,
we can talk the challenge with you.
Me and Jordan run into her regularly, and she remembers us. And she remembers us every time, yo. And it's always like years between like meetings. It's not like every couple weeks. It's like always years. She's like, oh my god, lovelies, how are you? Like every time.
That's great, man.
But I fucking love the challenge, bro.
The last it wasn't this one. It wasn't the It wasn't the last challenge, but the one before is when I finally gave up my hopes and dreams of Leroy.
Winning, yeah,
because he went so far, and the one before challenge 40, or maybe he was like 2 before challenge 40. He actually made it really, really far, and was finally playing like a smart game. And I was like, might be Leroy's time, and nope. So I'm just glad. You know what? At this point, though, he at least has to have like a good number that he needs to just go, because you know how certain people have certain numbers that they get paid just to go on the challenge. Like I'm sure CT is probably probably the highest of them all.
I would him and Bananas definitely.
Yeah, I feel like Leroy is probably it's probably a good amount.
It's probably up there because she always gets like super far too. Because she won the one when they were in like Ireland, or like where the challenge was like where they were like in that castle. She won.
Yeah,
but then, I fucking love the challenge. That's crazy. That's so crazy.
Especially too since I watched Love Island, so I see like some of these Love Island people on here, and it's just hilarious because the ones that go on the challenge, I'm like, okay, this makes sense. Like when I watch them on Love Island, I would like Jake. When I watched Jake on Love Island, I was kind of like, I feel like this show not for you. I feel like you're not really meant for this, but he doing well in the challenge so far. So,
bro, that's what I'm saying. Like him, like Justin, I fuck with him.
Yeah.
Yermy's the homie.
Tarzan.
Tarzan and the Janes.
Yes. Yeah, no, I like this batch of new threats.
Yo, I'm fucking with the new threats like hard. Yeah. Yo, like I like this dynamic, and I like how the teams like you have to pick like someone of the opposite, like why you can do that, and then like how they hit the switch up with like every week was a different partner, but then when they hit that John, they was like, all right, your points, you could pick who your permanent partner is for the rest of the game and all that shit, bro. Like,
yeah. I got to see that episode too of like who the people pick.
Oh yeah, so that's why. So we're probably at the same part.
Yeah, yeah. He just revealed the
goat
twist.
the goat karting episodes. The last one you watched. Yes. That's the last one I watched too.
and also too, this is a
new content loaded.
Yo, I would be down. And this is a TJ Lavin appreciation podcast.
Hell yeah!
He stumbled into one of the best jobs ever. You just get paid vacations to pull up and watch a bunch of reality TV stars.
He took Joe Rogan's Fear Factor model and just perfected it.
Yo, now it's like he's now cemented in like Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy type host. Where
1,000%.
I'm not watching it.
Legendary
TJ
status.
Lavin is no
when he leaves.
the host.
No, you know, because I was just saying this because I have a couple other friends who watch the challenge too, and we were talking about like when TJ finally steps down or whatever. I kind of liked that the one girl was like joking around talking about something. Oh, like TJ, I could take your job and everything. And I was like, that would kind of be fire. It was
I'm blanking. I know who you're talking.
Yeah, I can't remember what her name was. It was
it's a vet, right?
Yeah, I think so. But she was like joking around it. But I was just like, if not her, then it would have to be like Bananas. Like have to be.
I was gonna say, yeah. Like, I feel like I low key feel like
Bananas and Carrot. I feel like a guy and a girl.
Yeah.
Would be like one challenger like legend guy and one challenger legend girl would be like fire to.
I almost feel like in a weird way they're kind of like grooming Bananas too.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
One day
it makes sense. Like it makes all the sense in the world. Yo. Like like Bananas and Cara Marie or something like something like that. Like
they'll probably
Anissa. Like Bananas and Anissa.
Yeah,
or something,
yeah.
Yo.
Like what would probably happen is like the first signs will be like for like Challenge All Stars. TJ will give that over to like Bananas and someone else.
Oh, dog! Wait, bro. Wait. What if one of the seasons, like they do like let's say they do like a All Stars one with like all the greatest like challenges of all time, and like the winner thinks that it's a prize, but it's the fucking takeover for TJ. Like, what if he like retires, yo? Like that would be nuts, dog.
That would
like
be nuts.
like they do the finale and then like they give him like all this shit and everything, and it was just like one final
Bananas
twist.
has to win that.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to see Brad host the challenge.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it would have to be like they only put like the best of the best challenge people of all the seasons.
It would have to come down between like Bananas and Wes.
Yeah. Yo, Wes would be fire. Wes would be great. Wes would be really good. Yo, like Wes would be really good. Wes and Bananas would be hilarious. Like the two together.
If they don't want to do a guy girl combo, my vote is Wes and Bananas.
Wes and Bananas would be amazing if they did a guy thing. Yeah. Hey, MTV. Look, if y'all stumble upon,
or they could even do like a rotation, right? One season it's Bananas, one season it's Wes, because like there's a few personalities.
Yeah, alternate. Yeah, 1,000%.
But a few. But actually, you know what? Now I think about it, like I've listened to Derek Kaczynski's podcast before. Not great. He's not a good podcaster in my opinion.
Yeah.
He's very long-winded with his
Derek.
his questions.
Derek is situationally like funny, like in the context of a natural conversation.
He's one of my favorite challengers.
Yeah, sure. But like anytime he does like his confessionals or it's like a time to speak is never really like he be saying shit thinking they be getting bars off and you be like okay.
You tried, D.
But in the spirit of bidding for, an iconic male duo of Wes and Bananas, another iconic male duo, we are the Fusion Dance Dons.
Yes.
AKA Gang Kai's favorite guys, aka them outlaw stars giving you them outlaw bars, aka the deadliest backcourt in the podcasting industry, preaching the good word on all things nerd. And we are back with another installment of BSPGT. And I actually, because I don't know how much of that rant Mikey will keep some of the challenge, Mikey. You don't cut off.
No. Listen,
he's gonna keep all of it.
Finish the intro, and I'm gonna say why.
I got you, big dog. One announcement that I would like to make for BSBGT, because I did a little research, just looking to when we would continue this, thinking that they were going to hit a half-season break. Both Gachikuda and Tougen Anki are actually doing the full 24 straight through.
That's what you know what? I looked that up yesterday, and I was like, oh,
yeah,
we on till December. So
I was
glad you
very
made that
happy
announcement because I wasn't sure.
Yeah, because I remember, I don't know why, but I remember at some point doing this, we felt that they were going to like do the 12, take the break, come back, do a 12 again. But yeah, they're running the full 24 all the way through. Thank God. Yeah. But go ahead, Trav. Why are we keeping the challenge rant?
We're going to keep the challenge rant because here's what I want us to do this episode. So
okay,
we doing BSPGT, right?
Okay.
We're going to start with T today.
Okay, we're going to start with T today.
And we're going to end after you give the AI overview, because the same way I wasted my time watching that episode, I'm not going to waste y'all time talking about it. I'm not. Like, it was a filler episode, which felt like we were in the trenches of going through the same shit over and over and over and over again.
This should have been episode 3. Like this we've been saying that we were waiting for this team bonding. I was about to say, for all of you listeners, I'm doing bunny quotes, but we're on YouTube now. Like and subscribe, YouTubers.
Yeah, Spotify videos. Come on.
So, hey, baby. But we've been saying like, yo, when are we gonna get that episode or moment or mission where the team like quote unquote bonds or like has like that getting to know you type of thing? And this was that episode. 12 fucking episodes in, and halfway through the season. Like,
yeah, bro. And the same tired surface level jokes came up. Like,
yeah. So real quick, let me get this bar because it drove me up a fucking wall when I did my rewatch of it before we started recording. The fact that 12 episodes in, halfway through the season, and this is the first time that we ever got like a full cast character introduction montage is crazy. Bro. Like, we've gotten introduced to the individual Oni teams in their episodes, but like, oh, hey, these are the characters. These are their names. Here's a little something about them. How the fact that you wait till 12 episodes in to give us like that in one sitting is crazy. Because I'm not going to hold you. Had we not found the beautiful dubbing database website to have these names, I don't have like a familial connection with any of these characters except Shiki.
and what they would do is they would do like when they showed off their blood release, they would stop real quick,
give you their name and then
their name and blood release, but then like that's it, and then you wouldn't really see them for like
exactly a whole other episode. Yeah. So you don't latch onto it. Like Shiki and Jin, because Jin's just easy for me to remember.
Easy.
and Juji, because like he's the pervy freak boy, and again, pretty easy to remember. But like the other 3 to 4, like I have to look at my notes sometimes, most times.
I got no connection to any of these characters at all.
At all, bro.
At all.
Like,
I don't know. I don't know what Mudano's teachings are. I don't know what the hell they're in school for. Like, I don't know what is going on, like where they're taking us with this.
Or like Madano and Kyoya's like friendship, frenemy-ship, whatever the fuck they're like, oh yeah, you my homie, or I want to be your friend, you don't want to be like reluctant, like whatever the fuck is going on between them two. Or like if they used to be classmates, and then like, you know, like it reminds me a lot of like Eraserhead and Hawk's dynamic, but but we get backstory of who those people are to make us care about their relationships.
And I feel like they made them jump into the, grow up fast, apply your teachings moment too quick. Because number one, they didn't learn shit. They were stopped in the middle of their first lesson and had to go into this fucking dojo for about 10 more episodes.
Shiki still does the same bad gun technique that they've said every time he uses it, hey, you waste a lot of plasma doing it like that. And he still does that same technique.
So I feel like outside of learning that Shiki is a children of Kishin,
yeah. What do we got?
They took us to this filler episode as if like, oh, we just achieved a monumental moment by concluding this last arc.
Well, also now we just now met the principal of the school, and we doing what we don't know.
We don't even know what Madano does.
That's bro. Couldn't have said it better myself. Like, here is supposed to be like the Kakashi Sensei of this show, and we still don't. You know what, Trav? You know what I think just smacked me like a ton of bricks. Like Tougen Anki, like the tone that the first episode set, which got us so excited, like, oh, this is about to be one of them ones. I feel like the tone of the first episode made it seem like Tougen Anki was an action show with comedic beats, like Chainsaw Man.
Yes. This
episode, for me, I feel has solidified that Tougen Anki is a comedic show with action beats. Like, it's like all the jokes, like the sex jokes, like the horny teenagers, the commentary on really weird choices that they make that happen in the show. I'm like, oh, this is on some like Shin-chan type shit. Like, this is supposed to be like a jerky, pervy show, but it's like wrapped up in a shoujo. Like it's wrapped up in a shonen.
Maybe
like a little
maybe
bit.
I should just start watching it that way, or just start watching it not expecting a damn thing, because bro, like the opening scene, like when they got locked in the gym. So yeah, like Trav said, like, all right, let me read the Allen Iverson overview really quick, if there even is one. Like, hold on. All right, so the name of the episode for Tougen Anki episode 12 was A Day of the Storm. What does the AI ever say? This some bullshit?
Yeah, pretty much. All right. I'm gonna read the plot summary. A severe storm hits what's the name of the school? Reseisu?
What's the way? How's this
the name of their school, the Oni school, Reseisu, Rasetsu. A severe storm hits the school. The Oni school, a storm hits, prompting the students to participate in a mandatory evacuation drill. Under the supervision of Madano, the students gather in the school gymnasium for the night, while an argument over a leftover pudding briefly creates tension between Shiki and Jin. The evening is mostly a chance for the students to relax and enjoy dinner together. Later that night, the boys decide to tell ghost stories. Shiki, who is secretly terrified of ghosts, has to endure his fear. The lights suddenly go out and an eerie white figure appears, pointed out by Jin. Many viewers found this episode to be a light-hearted filler episode that allows for more casual character interactions before the start of a new major story arc. Yeah.
Ooh!
Whoa! What an episode!
We should be excited.
Yeah. It's crazy, Track, because I high key remember maybe like 3-4 episodes back when we were talking about Tsubakiri seeming like he was going to be an arc villain when he shouldn't be, and that's exactly what ended up happening. It was like the pacing of this first arc is really strange. And it's like I'm half convinced that the back 12 is about to be one singular story as well. like whatever their next mission is, like that's what we're about to get.
Are they
stuck
even going to learn
now.
anything? They're just going to be interrupted by different. Because I feel like what's his name? That what's the one Momotaro that we just got introduced to, the episode before? Like, he's now trying to go after Shiki, and I feel like
Shinya, the douchebag boy, who was real mean to the one girl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's about to show up next and interrupt whatever Madano is going to try to teach them.
Right.
And
yeah, because he's on his way to the school. Right.
Look, the dog. If the back half is literally just the same thing.
defending the school from the Momotaro.
Except it's just Shinya instead of Tsubakiri.
Exactly. And instead of the dojo, it's the hallways of the school.
Yeah, man. It's like or if they have to fight in the gym for the next, like,
bro. Yeah,
I'm sorry if that's what happens, we about to just do BSPG and then just do a summary of the rest of the season in December
when it's done. Let the back 12 run out and just do one overview, one big overview. Hey, look, I'm not completely against that. You know what it is? We about to make it BSPGC, the C for the challenge. We about to drop the T.
That's what I'm saying. We're about to talk about elimination rounds instead.
Oh yeah. hey, look. Don't let Tougen Anki be asked next week because I'm kind of down for that idea.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, if Friday's drop is not doing that, we might have to
PGC. It's lit. Let's fucking go.
Y'all hear it here first. Just crossing over to challenge.
we gonna cover final eliminations. Yeah,
exactly.
We gonna cover challenge eliminations, bro.
Which is a great time to just cross over to the real good anime.
I'm just saying.
Gachikuda.
Speaking of challenges, Trav, it's challenging for me to find just one thing that I love about this show. Like this shit, bro. Like again, like I don't mean to sound like dramatic or like speaking like hyperbole, but it's like this show is running up the ladder of like my favorite animes of all time.
It keeps me like, man, I'm now, like I said last episode, I'm now team dub for this show. And by the way, the sub was also good too. Like the sub, also I highly recommend as well. But I'm loving the voice actors. I'm loving it.
Like I'd have to like really like search my brain, and maybe this could be a fun short episode we do, but like gotta be top 10 ensemble dubbed casts of any anime I've ever heard, bro. It's like every character is voiced perfectly, every character feels unique, everybody's delivery feels different. Like I don't feel like I'm just listening to a bunch of Americans portraying a Japanese translated show. Like it feels locked in. Like it feels real. It feels like these are conversations I would hear from people on the streets. Like if this was like a live action show, like I'm super anti live action anime, like because we don't get it right. Like, but it's like I would not be, if they figured out how to do it right, I would not be mad at a live action Gachikuda because like this it feels real. Like a lot like with Lazarus. Like we were saying, this feels like a show that could be live action that just happens to be anime.
Right.
And it's like, bro, dog. Like I don't. Where do you want to start with this?
Talk about your man Tamsy, man.
Fucking Tamsy, bro. Dog. Like, all right. So real quick before we get into Tamsy, like going to like the delivery of like the uniqueness of everybody's like portrayal of their character. These weapons and how we have like defense weapons, we have attacking weapons, like action weapons, like
so unique.
So unique, bro. And I feel like it would have been super easy for them to just have like different variations of the same magical power.
Right.
Like, you know, like with Engine and his umbrella versus what's my homegirl's name?
Rhea?
Her name's yeah. Like both of them are.
And you notice how we just remember the Gachikuda.
You see, I know, right? We know them. Like connections. Like yeah. That's a really good call out, Trav. Like we didn't even have to think or pause or like look at, like we know these people's names. But yeah, but like how Rio and Engine, like they're, even though one's scissors, one's umbrella, like an umbrella, it's like they're very much like battle forward, battle ready, like they're attacking.
Right.
But Tamsy's is like, yeah, like his is for like restraint, but can be used like in an attacking sense. But
and the more that you struggle against it, the more you try to get out of it, the more you're gonna damage yourself.
Which is fire. I even love the concept of like him letting people go does damage. Like you disorienting the fuck out of people, spitting the shit out of them to like let them out. No, but yeah.
And what could have been said was viewed as a filler episode with Remlin. No, it wasn't, because
I thought he immediately like, but dog, like I had forgotten. I had pushed it in the back of my mind because remember, and we had even talked about in the Remlin episode that we thought it was weird that they skipped them, respecting Remlin's pronouns. We had thought that it was like, oh, this whole episode was based around Remlin drawing these runes on the team, but we never see them do it. Like it's just like they skip past it, and we just like, oh, like okay, that
it's
was
like, oh, they visited a canvas town, and
yeah,
I still enjoyed the episode
exactly. And then it's like it did whoever's idea it was to like, hey, let's make the fact that we need to get these sigils done big, but like downplay the actual drawing to make the viewer forget that we have these protective things on them, and then for them to bring it back and be like, oh shit, I totally forgot they had these protective spells on. Loved every second of it, bro. Like, dog, like who the writing team for this show, like by next week, I'm gonna look into like who's the writer, who's the showrunner, who's like I'm gonna have these names
at some point.
Bro, bravo.
I mean, I have
like, just so good, man.
It's like that. It's like that old clip that went viral on Twitter, or not, like whether it's staged or not, but that guy that was on the plane that it was just like, hey, he gets up, I want to shake your hand. Like, remember that? Or he was just like, he thought he was about to be aggressive. He's like, I want to shake your hand.
When he was in the, what was that, Five Guys? When he was like, it was Five Guys or Waffle House, or there might be one for each, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Hey, who the fuck made this?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, no, I want to know who made this shit. And then all his coworkers snitched on it. He was like, yeah, no, it was him, yo. Like, he's like, he made that job.
That's how I feel when I watch Gachikuda.
Yo, I want to give flowers to my homie while he heard the smell on Trav. You had called it. You was like, you was just imagining a scene with Delman and a flower watering some plants. And then we got that exactly.
Like, with his wife, man.
Like, him, Big Bruiser, watering his plants. Yeah, with his wife, who was
the gentle giant that loves nature.
That was the scene that you called like to the T. Like, and again, yo, like I feel like every time we get on these airwaves, and now visually, because we're on YouTube, smash that subscribe button and likes. We say that now.
This is my I'm on your camera.
Who are you these shits now?
Take a flip, blink.
But yeah, it's just like I keep finding myself to struggle with putting together like coherent sentences of like all the things that I like about what's happening in the episodes, because it's like there's so many like, oh shit, we talk again, we have probably dragged through the mud and beat to death the term, subverting our expectations, or like when a show does something different than what you're used to being programmed, especially like as longtime anime fans. This show has literally turned my viewing experience like upside down. Like every time they're doing like a stereotypical, oh, this is probably about to happen anime moment, it's something completely unexpected. And I'm like, oh shit, like didn't expect that. Like when Rudo starts beating the dog shit out of Amo, dog, like bro. Like,
you felt like one of the cleaners in that moment, because everybody was just so shocked at what was going on. Like, I remember I was watching that and I'm like, yo, anybody gonna stop her? And like, I'm so interested.
That whole scene was a masterclass of acting, animating.
They did the animation style that you pointed out of like when someone's about to crash out.
Shaky lines.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait for whenever we get the Engine backstory, because
he's my favorite character. I've made my decision. Yeah.
And it feels like
I started looking up Engine tattoos, bro.
I love Engine. Doesn't it seem like he like was, his past was very similar to Rudo's, because he seems to have a soft spot or understands him. What?
I have a theory. Remind me to get back to it. Or I don't have it. We have a submitted theory that I think is fire. Okay. I want to bring
Is
it
in relation to Engine, or
it's in relation to like the overarching show, but what you said triggered my memory of it.
Okay.
When you were talking about like Rudo's like upbringing, like I can like Engine. I can see he's
Engine number 9.
Name of this episode. 1000%. He gives me that backstory of like a character. And again, the show flipped my viewing experience on its head, so I could be completely wrong. But he gives me that backstory of a character who either one time or regularly used to take shit too far. And like he's having like that like extreme violence isn't the answer, but it's necessary, but it's not yet. Like he's on some like his Buddhist shit, like on some like like we have to fight to survive, but like we're not savages, like this and the third. But I gotta say, if we could stay here for a moment, I watched that scene back, like from the time that Rudo is just treating Amo's face as just for sparring practice, all the way through to when Engine's just like, hey, yo, whenever you're ready, let's go apologize. Like, just that scene, that from that to that, I watched that shit back so many times, bro. That shit was so fucking powerful. Like, just Rudo's standpoint of, she just tried to hurt my friends. I don't give a fuck that she's appearing to be this innocent girl. Like, that's the op. And I love how, like, even though he took it too far, 1000% went too far. Like, she was beat, unarmed, not a threat anymore. None of the cleaners really could say that he was wrong for feeling how he felt. It was just like, oh, like she tried to kill us. Like even like Zanka and like Tanji, like they gave the look. Like, I mean, when Rudo gave his little speech, like, yo, like, why the fuck should I care that she seems innocent? She's not. They're like, he ain't wrong. Like, my man, like he kind of spitting. Yo, but and I loved that aspect because I feel like you're not getting that from anime typically. I feel like you getting like the they would have snapped on him, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like that's not what we do, or like looking at him differently. Like, I just knew the cleaners were gonna just like think Rudo wasn't meant for this anymore. Like, I'm like, I just knew they were gonna like be disappointed and right, be like, right. But just and don't forget what you about to say. I want to hear it. Just Rudo being able to say like, yo, like, I know y'all don't like what I just did, but this is how I feel, and them like accepting the feelings, reading their room, saying like he's not necessarily wrong, but we want to teach him better. Even Engine having the wherewithal to be like, let me not check you in front of everybody. This doesn't need to be in it. Like, because when Engine hit him with the thing, he was just like, yo, like, I get it. You feel how you feel, but she has the information that you want, and you just pistol whip the shit out of her. Why would she want to tell you shit now?
You might be stuck here.
Yo, just that teachable moment of him saying like, yeah, like, well, how are we going to get answers now? And like Rudo's realization of like, oh shit, I just crashed out and I totally forgot that we needed this girl to get information. Like, just that, you don't get that from another anime. Him deciding to pull Rudo to the side and be like, yo, let me come talk to you over here. And then them having like a conversation about feelings and Engine being like, yo, I like bitches, but I can't commit. Like, even that, like, yo, even that, yo, and he's like, and that's why I'm alone. Like, even that, yo, like, and then the cherry on top to be like, yo, this was the op. She tried to kill us. She was dirty. We've had the conversation. We understand her. She understands her. Whenever you ready, let's go apologize. Like, what, bro? Like, get dog.
Engine basically said you were valid to feel the way that you did, but you still made the wrong decision.
Dog, like,
and we don't get that type of
like, bro, like
homie to homie discussions like that,
bro. Like, we don't get that type of homie discussions. We don't get that type of like mentoring discussions. Like, bro, like, this show is literally, for me, creating a blueprint on how to fucking treat people. It's nuts. Like, it's nuts, bro. Like we've seen so many themes of empathy, of forgiveness, of turning the other cheek, of not being a pushover, of accepting people's pronouns, like all of this from a fucking anime. Like that still got 12 more episodes to cook, yo. Like we got themes of found family, like, except like, bro, like this show has like really been like a spiritual experience for me, dog. Like,
I got a dark question for you.
Bring it on, daddy-o.
Not saying I like would advocating or want this to happen, but do you think this is like a foreshadow of because what's her name was just before he even raged out, Semu was talking about alluded to the darkness within him.
Like a curse. Yeah,
exactly.
Name of the episode of that episode too.
Something like a curse is the name of episode 12. And I was just wondering, I was like, man, I'm wondering if they're foreshadowing Rudo snapping on homegirl that left him to the side when he got dropped into the pit. And
I
like,
I was
like,
thinking of that when he was going ham. I was thinking about that too.
You know how like all anime have like supremely like just dark moments when things turn for the worst. Like, I wonder if we're gonna get a moment where what Rudo did to Amo
pops into his head.
He maybe goes even crazier on Shorty in the sphere.
Yeah,
listen. I truthfully I'm not saying like nah, I want to see that shit now because I don't. But I'm just it was just interesting that like that's who he like really like crashed out on, at least this early crash out like that, Yeah. And so I was just like,
Nah, I love it, and it's funny because when he was going to town, I was thinking that too. Like I was thinking that he was seeing the shorty who like betrayed him. What's her name? I'm sure it's a thing. Hold on.
Yeah, was it from the first? I can't remember.
Chiwa? Is that who this person is? I think that might be her. Yeah, Chiwa is the betrayer.
Okay.
The betrayer. But I think, I'm pretty sure this looks like that picture. Anyway, if that's not her, I'm sure somebody will correct us at some point in time. But I love that concept. But yeah, I thought he was seeing her. Another thing that I thought, like when they were showing like the demon version of Rudo, like with the red skin and the white hair, which I thought was fire, by the way. But
yeah,
I was thinking going back to our original theory that we think Arca might die. What if Rudo like loses control and like kills one of the other cleaners like by accident,
he tries to stop him during one of his crash outs and ends
exactly killing him by accident, or like Arca like sacrifices himself to protect like whatever he's crashing out against, and that'll be like a thing that just hangs over Rudo's head like for a really long time, get him back. Like bitch ass Yugi Moto when he lost to the superior duelist known as Seto Kaiba and wanted to retire from dueling on one loss.
Yeah.
Bitch ass nigga.
Sorry ass motherfucker.
All right. Friend of the pod and friend in real life, Lauren, submitted a theory which I thought is actually really, really, really good. And it has to do with the pit and the sphere and kind of something along the lines that me and you had talked about when we were like wondering like, what's the whole backstory of the sphere and the spherites and what's going on with them. So Lauren's theory is, she said, what if everyone in this world, sphere, ground, doesn't matter, everyone has the ability to be a giver? Like everyone. That's just a universal magical power. And the people in charge, the spherites, or whoever's in charge of the spherites and the sphere and everything, they don't want the masses to know about this power, and that's why the spherites throw everything away, because they can't develop connections to things because they discard all their objects. And then so like still in their hubris, when they discard things and people going away, they're not knowing that people are surviving the fall. That could be whatever magical entity is down on the ground. And this is me kind of adding to a theory now, like what Lauren's saying, like maybe there's like a magical entity that counters, like, all right, look at it this way. Let me finish Lauren's thing and then I'll add to it really quick. Okay. But her thing is like everybody could be a giver. Whoever's in control of the sphere knows this, and to keep people in check, that's why they have everyone throw shit away, be wasteful, like don't hold on to objects, because we know the giver's power is when you develop attachments to objects. That's how you can put your power through to it. So she was saying that like discarding everything, and the people who are surviving like the banishment, they're able, because they're so poor or like not as well off, they care about things more, like they develop attachments to objects because they have so little, unlocking their power. And then she was saying another thing is, what if the thing that keeps the sphere up is a giver? Like that's their power. Like how Canvas Town had the barrier. Like you can't get in if you want some fuck shit. Like there's a giver, possibly somebody who's part of that, the higher, the Illuminati family, like whatever's running the sphere. But I love the concept, like that concept that everybody has the power to be a giver, and that's why the Spherites are so wasteful. Like, because they're like, hey, throw shit
and also
away,
to add on to that, what if like there's those in the sphere that know about these giver powers are the ones that are like considered the elites?
Exactly.
And can you imagine, like, as we discover the truths about that, if that was like, if that theory was true, you know, they go and finally infiltrate spherite royalty or those who are the elite, and they like find an area in what from the outside looks like a lavish mansion, and like they find a room that just looks like straight dumpster, and they're like, why would this be here? And they're like, this is we turn to this when we start training the elite spherites. We have them find their instrument here.
Nice.
And then they're like, they put two and two together, like, oh, that's why they didn't want certain people to have. And then somehow we learn about, you know, the strength of the gloves that Rudo has, and why it was even more reason why he couldn't.
The Watcher series,
the Watcher, the Watchman, or some shit.
Yeah, something series.
I love that theory though. I love it.
Yeah.
I think if there was a way that came to fruition, that would be fire.
Let me. I want to hop on something that you just whoa.
What you about to do, boy?
I would like to add on to what you just said.
Freak boy.
I know, right? That's why I got kids now, man. Shit. But to kind of like piggyback on what you were just saying, Trav, like, what if to bring in Lauren's theory of like the fact that the sphere can float, like that's like a giver's power, like maybe the OG giver, like, or what if like two things. This, before my hot take, I'm kind of starting to feel like the Raiders might not be bad guys. Like,
ooh, talk to me.
I'm kind of starting to feel like, what if the Raiders or the leader of the Raiders is like the original banished spherite, like the person that was like cast out originally? Because I'm like, if we're going with Lauren's theory that everybody could possibly be a giver, that's why they don't let people develop attachments upstairs. You would think, based off Rudo getting cast out, they think people die, like don't survive the fall. And even Rudo was saying like, yo, what happened? Like, I felt weird. Like, and then even if you remember back to that episode, it kind of looks like he was like reaching out through darkness and something like pulled him through, like, or whatever. What if like the original banished spherite controls the pit? Like, that's like his thing. And he saves people who get discarded because he's trying to build up a giver army to go back upstairs. Or even if not an army, just like, if I let people get powers, eventually they're going to get sick of being the bitches of life. And eventually they're going to want to rebel anyway. Like, I don't even got to do anything. I just got to get these people yoked. Like, so what if he's like saving people who fall? Like, oh shit, that person has potential. Let me save this person. Like, oh, this person could be, let me save this person or something. And like, whoever like the main spherite is, maybe has like a connection with like whoever the powers that be control. Or maybe like I said, maybe it's a group thing. Maybe there was a group of banished spherites that control the pit.
And there's like one spherite that's working with them to kind of give them the intel when that was strike.
That was probably Rudo's dad. That was probably right. What was that? That was probably Recto. Like, Recto was, because he seemed like, because even though he lived on the outskirts with Rudo and stuff, like his clothes didn't seem as fucked up, and he had like on like the high class spherite fit. It was just a little dirty. So like, yeah, like I feel like Recto. I'm not saying
we need to learn more about Recto.
Yeah. I'm not saying that Recto was like he's like a retired cleaner or something, but like I feel like he definitely had, whoever this angel is that we've heard from Amo that moves back and forth. I kind of feel like Recto might be the person Amo's talking about. Like, because so tell the listeners about what I was just about to say.
Referring to.
So we know that we went to go see Amo. because there was a rumor of a woman who had seen people going back and forth between the pit and the sphere, or knew how to do it. We learned that that's Amo, who speaks in the third person. And Amo says after Rudo gets dog walking there, they patch her up, calm her down, because the cleaners, they're upstanding guys and gals and everything in between. But Amo eventually says, like, Amo had a nice mom, because one of the cleaner aides, I think was it Tomi? I think Tomi was Tomi.
She was healing
patching Amo up, and Amo was just like, "Oh, you talk like a good mom." And Amo was just like, "I had a good mom," and she was just like, Amo's mom introduced her to Amo's first love, who gave her the boots, which match Rudo's gloves, the Watcher series. So I don't know. What's unclear is I don't know if it's like literal, like her mom introduced her to someone who gave her the gloves, or maybe maybe it's a sibling that gave birth to the person who ended up giving the gloves. But the mom brought this person who gave Amo the boots into their life. So I'm wondering if Regto is that person, or at least has involvement like with that process. Because I call a tiny bit of bullshit that Regto like knows nothing about Rudo's backstory.
Yeah,
like that.
It's almost like I'm protecting you from this information.
That's always been the vibe that I got. Like, even in the very limited flashback scenes that we would get when he would like, "Oh yeah, your parents did a number on you," like, and all that stuff and whatnot. Like, I felt like he was kind of putting on an act that he's like, "Oh yeah, like I have no idea about where you came from, before you came into my life, I had no idea." Like, I feel like, I feel like he knows, but we're moving along, and hey man, we still know that Jabber's en route. Like, we know that he's still on his way.
Jabber on the way.
Jabber on the way. But yeah, I loved everything about this episode. Again, subverting expectations. When Tamsi had originally trapped all the other cleaners with his release, and then you get that anime scene where the bad guys just like, "Oh, you think you got me beat," and then they like unleash another attack, and then they tried that, and Tamsi was just like, "No, you're still trapped."
We're good.
And I loved it. Like, Amo was just like, "Oh, like my fans will like rip themselves to shreds to protect me. Like they'll break that." And you think Delman's about to break free, and Tamsi's just like, "Yeah, nah." Like, "You're good. I still got this."
So look, there's a reason why I kind of just be chilling.
Yeah, and I loved every second of it.
Listen, this is BSB not a B cheat.
BSPGT for the challenge.
BSPGT, yeah.
Hell yeah. But I do find it a bit ironic that the most pointless episode of the T with Tougen like had the most informative parts of the show. Right. Like we got backstories for the teachers at the school. We met the principal. We got like everyone's name in one successive scene.
Yeah.
Where the name was the focal point, not like you get the name real quick and then learn more shit and you're like, what the fuck is it? Like,
yeah.
So yeah, but I digress. But for life is about balance. So for as mid as Tougen Anki is starting to become, the epicness of Gachikuda just continues to rise.
Yeah, it's just almost like they're giving their energy to Gachikuda. It's just rising.
It's like that Key and Peele sketch where they were talking about the career trajectory of Val Kilmer and Robert Downey Jr. And he's like, then where'd they meet in the middle? Chitty chitty bang bang. Big fast. But do you have any final words of wisdom for the people before we close this bad boy out, Brother Trav?
I do not, because Engine gave them all. Watch the episode.
Yeah, hell yeah. I don't know how we squeezed an hour out of really just talking about one show. The challenge. It was a challenge.
I was gonna say that's why we keep it. That's why we keep it.
BSPGT, baby. That's our wise words of wisdom.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, to the lifers. Choo, 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 choo. Well, to the lifers, the new listeners, and the fellow travelers, we have reached our final destination as we arrive aboard the Nama station. But you know that the journey never really ends, and we know that we can't change this world without you. So lend us your vibes, a way of likes, listens, reviews, and subscribes. And the easiest way that you can do that, and how you can also support our sister Star Wars podcast, Annie, Are You Okay? A Star Wars podcast, featuring yours truly and super producer Mikey, is by clicking the all-powerful link tree of Might in the episode description below. Now my point to the episode description below means something, because you can see it. And just like the North, always remember, whether you watch it or you read it, we all still need it. So open up that nerd eye, point it to the sky, and we will see you next time aboard the Brothaship. See you soon, Space Cow people. Dodon Ray. And what should they do with their chickens, Trav?
Take care of your chickens, y'all. Take care of your chickens and keep the lawn on the farm green.
Hey! Shout outs to Denver, speaking of green grass. Had a great time. Later, nerds.